With a yo-ho-ho, it's Tale of the Toaster. Welcome to part 2 of the Grandfather route in Inazuma 11 Go Chrono Stones, Thunder Flash and Wildfire, or part 13 of the level 99 routes in general. Before we get into that match, I thought it's just good to bring attention to who I'm training up on my current team. I'm not sure if any of them will be up to level 99 in time for another appearance, but I finally have all photos, which means that I could get Flora. It turned out I'd had all photos for quite a long time. I just hadn't been in the achievements menu to confirm it and then be able to recruit her. We've got Askel Blaze, a defender of all things, but I've still given him Fire Tornado Double Drive. But I'm not even sure if I'll use him at this point because I'm actually starting to think maybe I'll just do a bit of a hunter with Brave. I've had him as a forward since the beginning of the post game, but I just never use him as a forward because he wouldn't be that good at it. So maybe I'll just put this fellow Meteor Blade user in defense instead. But Gamma is another one of those players who's rated as one of the very best because he can mix and match with Zanuck, who in turn has big moves. It's a perfect match with Zanuck. I don't have big moves on my Zanuck, but I need to give him it back with the only move manual of it in the game. And then yeah, he's just got stuff like Format Disc and Omega Assault, which is super strong, along with his dribbling spirit. Finally brought Roma back in to try and level up some of his moves a little bit. And this guy, if anyone is now going to be joining as a permanent defender, this guy mix and matched with So-So to give him Spatial Portal. He wishes he had a youthful face, but he looks exactly like his father. And finally, Bay Laurel. We've got the captain of Kirkwood with his lovely Liverpudlian accent. I probably tweeted out his recruitment video by now. Well, yeah, I definitely did. But none of them are level 99 yet. I've gotten Snow Weasels up to an A rank, apparently. My second attempt was an 8-1 finish. So I guess you can have goals scored against you and still get more than a B rank. But yeah, I've tried that match twice. First one was a 4-1, second was an 8-1. But no S rank yet. For now, we will go on to the Golden Bears and see how they play. Again, don't know anything about them. Are they going to have Dracul and Volpine again? Or were they only for the Snow Weasels? I'm kind of expecting them to be on every single team at this rate. Slightly better music than before. We've got the Champions kit on, but the formation is exactly the same. It's not got those two, actually. We've got Tulip, which is the mix-and match that I've got on Asta, because she's got the Judge and just generally Speed Boost Plus and Pumped Up. Both of those are really useful. This is an extremely defensive setup, so that's going to take a fair bit of getting past. I like the look of that guy. We got Behemoth from the Dark Angels. Who is this? This flashy show-off as a player was summoned by Grandfather. So this goalkeeper actually is an original character purely for the Grandfather route. So they do exist. If there was one of those in the Snow Weasels that I missed, then sorry, I wish I was paying more attention to that. But we've absolutely got one brand new player there, and his replacement is Tough Love, who's a little bit of a step down. But yeah, loads of duplies from Asta, but we don't actually have Asta himself. I'm feeling the force, by the way, of plus 50 power to all tactics. We cannot beat that Trinity Force in Snow Weasels, so I hope they just don't have it this time. For now, we're going to be putting all the focus into Bailong once again, because at this point, I'm quite convinced he's even better than Soul. Like, the Chuga Liang mix and match option with Thundertaker is one thing, but when we can just mix and match with Victor and go for Great Blaster, which is just as effective at stunning, yeah, I'm convinced. Like, Soul's meant to be a better midfielder and Bailong's meant to be a better striker, but when Bailong has Warp Step on Dribble, his only real flaw is his fairly low block stat. But it's been good enough for us here, where we've been winning with back attack, so that's fine. Let's get past Gazelle, I don't know what Gazelle and Torch have to do with bears. Like, what was the full name again? The Golden Bears. Yeah, not my first thought when I would think of either of those two. One of the defenders is bringing out Xiongwu. We were only just talking about So-So. That is his spirit that Zanuck can use with one of his many best mix and matches in the game. But we're going to avoid that for now, because we just want to avoid the goalkeeper mix and match. And that was a real opportunity when King didn't do so in the previous match, but he's doing it. That's it. We know who that's going to be. Now let's bring it out on Mecha Markers. Oh no, it's not. It's Volcano Man. What you doing, Mr. Volcano? Hello, Tyrannosaurus Alan. I'm filling my water with volcanicity, and I'm trying to defend against this level 99 Suryu, to use the official name of the mix and match in Japanese. Let's go for a Great Blaster and see if we can stun him. But if they've made this goalkeeper specifically for this match, I'm expecting significantly better than King already was. Majin the Great, so that will stop it. Only just, but it is a stun, and we're going to score off the back of that. If he's going to use a ground move, then I'm going to go for White Hurricane this time, just for a little bit of a type bonus. Extra jot of variety. 1138 is very, very high indeed. He's going to use his second Majin the Great, so that is going to run down his FSP by a huge amount, all while failing to stop us. Here I was bigging up this guy, being like, oh, well, if they've brought him on specifically for this match and he's got no other purpose in the game, he must be excellent, right? No, he actually kind of sucks. Purely based on AI decisions and not based on his stats. I wonder where you'd even go about recruiting him. They pass straight to me! That's fantastic! Do I even want to go Soul? I don't yet, to be honest. Bailong's carrying the day just fine. There's Judge from Tulip. Again, I've used that for my own benefit plenty of times. This is the first time I actually have to take it on as an opponent. Ooh, we've charged head first into it. Either way, I was going to collide with a defensive spirit, but our FSP is done, and that grand finale is absolutely good. Gonna lose! Get memed on! Oh, Tulip, it's not looking good for you, is it? Oh dear, right, yo. Let's go for the mix and match on Pants. Dear, let me cough first. That mix and match looks like it was custom made for him. Now, visually, I'm not that big on the mix and match I chose for Pants. I picked that one simply because it would give her 2 skills and also a spirit. It's another one of those players from Geel or Gaal that I've recruited along the way and given to Pants, but yeah, Trigger is going to be her main one, and she's got Sicker as the backup there. Great Blaster again. So what's the power looking like still now that we're halfway down the FSP? 1048, that's not bad. Well, it's very good, but he's finally going for the Armify. His move's Snake Bite, still ground stuff, so still things that we can beat with White Hurricane, should we need to. That is the first time I've used Great Blaster with Bailong and it's not actually fully stunned someone. So that's going to force us to act. We're not going to get past Tortoise Shield because Mr. Volcano is going to be their little MVP for a while. And then Pants is going to be mine! Yes! She comes in with the blocking boss skill and just shoots straight under with a sliding tackle. Well, we're not going to see what Trigger's move looks like, but I mean, I did show that at the end of part 11 against the level 5 heroes, so you can go there if you need to see it. I should be back passing here, really, because Pants won't be able to score. But let's go for a Holy Roller and give it a try. Bailong was kind of running away by the time I'd thought to pass. 966 is not good enough, but that's decent. And it's got the type advantage again. Oh, imagine if Pants could score. Yes! Yes, it has! I mean, it looks nothing like her, covered in purple hair and whatever spirit. Like, Trigger doesn't look fitting for her at all, but it is one of the best defensive spirits in the game, and she is my best defender, along with, you know, Goldie and Prezari and all of them. I have no preferential treatment whatsoever. That is kind of true, to be fair. I mean, Pants has got the most history, but Prezari has been so good, and I didn't even realise how popular she already was when I first released a video with her in it. Here's Trinity Force again, that's bad. Yeah, everyone was like, oh, Tails using Prezari, he wants one of the best defenders in the game, everyone uses this, and I'm like, eh? I don't know anything about this, I just thought she looked cool, so I went and recruited her. That's all there was to it. And then I discovered, yes, she's got obliteration and very good stats, yes, she is superb, but I only discovered that in hindsight. Let's go for the asteroid though, because clearly when I got Pants, it was the same story in Inazuma 11-3. I just picked her because I wasn't expecting to encounter a random recruit called Pants in the middle of our journey through the American camp in Team Ogre Attacks, but we just kind of did, and she turned out to be one of the best defenders in the game for no good reason. We'll do another asteroid with her, I suppose. Yeah, I had no idea she was going to be that good until I'd started trying to get her and realised this recruitment battle is suspiciously difficult. What's going on here? Why is this so hard? Shot chain with Soul and Nexus on us, that's good. But, yeah, and then apparently when I released the video, everyone already knew that Pants was amazing, but well, I didn't. But now in Chrono Stones, we know she is one of the best defenders in the game. And indeed, if you want to reverse position her, she's a fantastic forward as well. You've got to give her a good move, really. Holy Roller is the only one she's got by default. But she's a strong option. Not easy to get. You need to have 75% of the player binder filled in before you can then go to Inazuma Park in the modern day. How many shots have I gotten in this? Has this unlocked me an achievement here? This is a 4-part chain and we've got a critical again! This is brill! But is it actually going to score though? Because someone's in the way. Snakebite, yeah. No, I don't think he will. Oh, he came close, but we get from my goal to the other. Double crit, goal from all the way through. Oh, brilliant. Pants has proper set that up and I am not watching the replay. But yeah, go to Inazuma Park with 75% of the player binder and whatever other requirements they want, which includes recruiting 5 more players from that Pal Pack Society. But if you can get her, because she's fab. And she's gotten essentially 2 goals for us now. Bailong was getting a bit overshadowed here. Oh no, I didn't mean to click that. And Pants does have another spirit, should we need it. Is that a good idea in favour of our actual forwards? Probs not. But for now, all I want is possession in general. I'm not going to have off the back of that. I'm going to hit the mix and match button, which could be a mistake, because whoever's receiving this pass can now bring it out. And indeed, I've already got 3 mix and matched. No spirit left on Pants. Oh, glitteration on Gazelle, please. Yes, Prezari, that's it. And we are low on time, so I'm just going to go straight for the long shot, provided I don't misclick. 25 minutes, so we had a little more time than I thought, but it's happening. There's the little reference that No Future has now reached level 5. I don't think we're going to get to use that again, sadly. Now, this long shot didn't go very far, did it? That's the end of that one. Well, at least Torch can't use any moves now before he mix and matches and spirits and whatever. Straight into the hands of Mecha Mark. Can you do another one, Prezari? I don't think she... Oh, she can. But there's another mix and match person right in the way, so... Prezari, actually, is going to have to get substituted off the back of this one. Again, don't want to overshadow with Pants whatsoever, but that's it for her in this match. I'm not even sure who I'm going to replace her with, because Although I've got plenty of defenders in my normal squad, the level 99 one, I think I've just got those 3. For now, we don't make it to the goalkeeper. Let's just do this move, and then at the start of the second half, I can think about what other players we want to introduce. Half-time 3-0. We've got this one in the bag, just without me anymore. Right, so let's sort out that formation first of all. Prezari is gonna go. Pants can stay where she is, so we'll swap Goldie into there and bring on Joan. Yeah, we do have her as a substitute for this very purpose. Goldie has much higher block than Joan, so she should be better to have on the left, which seems to get a bit more use. And I think that's it. We've got Spirit and Miximax on Mark. We've got Spirit and Miximax on Pants. Well, just Miximax on Pants. Just 1 or 2. Get the actual thing. Yeah, we've got both on Bailong, 1 on Pants, and 1 on Mecha Mark. Victor is not actually armorified yet, though, so we will save that for when we need it the most. Let's use our actual defender to do some defending first, because that is Bailong's weak spot. Shame she can't use actual trigger, her one with a defensive move, but this will have to do. King Long, which is like Sika, except not quite. It's still got the Tempest and just generally similar stuff to that. Astor has betrayed us! He's passed straight to his own mix and match Tulip! Oh no! Oh, and I brought out the Spirit button to try and do a rush move on Vulpine, but let's not do that. There's already 3 active, so that's that one. Alright, so change of plans. We're going for a back attack with Bailong. It is weird calling him Bailong, considering he looks much more like Victor, especially when he's rocking Lancelot. Like, that's the only sad thing now that I'm using Bailong on this team in a copy of Thunderflash. Yeah, it. Although the mix and match with Victor clearly very good, because Great Blaster is insane as a stunning and scoring move, it just doesn't look very good, and that's my only problem. We get past Floral Fiesta, thankfully, very, very good. But you know, that's one minor flaw in what's still my favourite character in the Go series, and he is going to try and net us number 4. This is still fresh, so it should be very strong. It's 11:35, and it was done with Soul. I really like having them working in harmony now. Shot Stopper has done it. He's not quite stunned. He was nearly. I think he's actually mix and match with Quentin. I've only just spotted that one. Hey, we get to use the Tempest, I guess. But yeah, he had the pink hair, and Shot Stopper is his move, shared with the guys from Mount Olympus. Can we get past Slice and Dice? No, we can't. That's a shame. I have a Spirit dribbling move for the very purpose of this, and it's not good enough. I can't use my special tactics because Trinity Force is so dangerous. I have to be prepared for that at all times. So Mike's just one of our stalling tactics until we can get someone better involved, annoyingly. Oh, good pass work. Yeah. So we're forced to make our first save here. Not too dangerous, thankfully, from this guy in his Desperados kit. I think he was from, not Northern Fang, but the other one, possibly. Southern Claw. Well, what am I going to do here? Pause. Get Bailong moving up there. Pass to Goldie, please. This could go wrong. He's not thrown that far in hindsight. Oh, please sail over his... No, Gazelle's totally got this. And they've even opened up a Spirit opportunity for him. Okay, well, he's not actually used it, thankfully. But we need to save again. and White Hurricane we get to see from the other side now. 8:58 is doable. I'm starting to run out of time for my own stuff here, so come on. Double God Hand usually goes about 900 and something, and then when I finally get it to plus 2x, or whatever it's going to be, it does the business on that side. Right, this is a really far throw, to the point where it might actually roll off the pitch entirely. Change of plans then. Bailong Spirit's gone. We can't. Horrendous. That went so wrong. Unbelievably wrong. Ah, dear. And they're going to go for another shot as well. Well, we've got loads of FSP, so I can keep spamming this move all day. But eventually they're going to get one through, right? I might just have to go for a long shot to clear it out, because my offensive manoeuvres have been awful here. I've not been able to get anywhere near the opposing side of the pitch. Oh, now he makes a good pass. Fine, long shot from the middle of the pitch with Emperor Penguin 7. Let's get our backup Bailong involved. All of his colourful penguins. Who's able to follow that up? Soul, what are you doing? Do you just not have any FSP left? Or, you know, the normal one. Fine, let's bring out his spirit anyway, because we have to act now. Where's he going to pass to, though? Oh, meanwhile, this guy's just going to make everything harder for us. What? Zao wasn't even moving. Hey, and I missed. Right, okay. This is suddenly looking a bit more of an A rank kind of thing. Let's Armorify on Pants by going for the Fugue Wave. And then we can either run up the pitch, or if we get endangered, set up an Asta Ride. So a Spirit long shot. For now, let's get her a bit closer, because she's got that movement speed. What are we going to do with this? We've got 3 active. Soul will need to Armorify at some point, but he doesn't need to do that now. Jag Warrior making an appearance. Hit the mix and match button. Can I use one? No, because Bailong's is still active. So Pants is just going to go for the outrun for now. And let's have that Asta Ride at the closest range we can. 792. Holy Roller was probably the better choice then. Oh, it's done it! Pants gets a second goal! She's technically kind of maybe-ish set up 3. But the time, 6 minutes to go. And I need one more goal if I'm to get that S rank. Soul, I want you over there. Bailong, I want you off the pitch altogether, just in case we need to set up important stuff. Our treasure hunter can come on, I guess. We're not even thinking about those players. Pants with the defensive play, and Soul needs to be running up the field because we are short of time. Okay. Missed. Continuing to miss. Going very badly so far. Running commentary. Right. Hyper Swiper. Beaten. Goldie, you're next. I pressed the mix and match button, but it came out. We collided too early. Cool. So couldn't do it. Frosticle beats us out. He's going to go for goal. When I started the running commentary, it was supposed to be, you know, like, positive. A record of everything that I was doing right. Instead, it is being a record of everything that I'm doing wrong. This has gone awfully. Skip the double god hand. I'm busy right now. Pants has also lost the spirit. Well, we need it, so... they're both exhausted, so I can't even... That's annoying. I could bring out her spirit, but I can't Armorify it from the same menu. All I want is a... I'm going to do it anyway. But now I have to get into a dribbling interaction just to get her into Armorify to then do an Asta Ride, which she is out of time to do. That's a 4-0 win. I keep getting so close, but not close enough. But hey, at least it's encouraging. You know, I'm doing this well without doing any special training, spamming or reverse positioning or really anything that's too out of the ordinary at all. This is just a team that I've raised up to level 99, given some items, and a bit of a reliance on broken strategies like Great Blaster and Thunder Taker to wear down the stun gauge. But that's our 4-0. So, fair enough, I've got a bit of work to do. I will do some more attempts on these off-screen, see if I can get them S-ranked. Maybe level up the likes of Flora and Gamma along the way. It would be good if they could make a really late appearance, but I'm not counting on it. Next time in the Grandfather route will be the Aquatic Wings, so join us for that one.